The Magic Stone, a whiteboard novella by Kelly Scaletta, also known as Machine Bun Kelly. Part 1. The Companions. Chapter 1. The Stone. The stone demanded to be thrown. In most places, a rock making demands would be unusual. But Arthur lived in a magical place, and in magical places, unusual things happen all the time. So much so that they became usual. So Arthur sat there on his mare, Goldie, looking down at the stone, concentrating on it, and listening to what it had to say. It sure was a noisy stone, Arthur thought, which is an unusual thing to say about a stone. But again, unusual was usual here. Arthur examined the stone. It was smooth and round, perhaps you could say even crafted, and it was very clearly ancient, even for a stone. Arthur was more than happy to heed the pleading of his new little friend. He dismounted Goldie, who was pawing at the ground, almost like a puppy, even though horses have no paws, as though she wanted to play with the stone. That was a good sign to Arthur. It meant she could hear the stone too. He strode to it, bent over, and picked it up, giving it a couple of light toss and catches in his hand to get the feel of it. The weight was perfect for throwing, and it was practically yelling at him by now. "Throw me!" it insisted. "Throw me now!" Arthur didn't need much more encouragement, but it came nonetheless. He looked in the direction of where the stone was asking to be thrown, and he saw a bullseye emerge, like a ripple in the air. The stone wasn't just asking to be thrown, it was revealing to him where to throw it. After all, magical stones might have a will, but they don't have the ability to move of their own volition, what with a lack of limbs, muscles, and all things required for movement. Arthur decided that as long as he was going to do this, he might as well do it right. He rifled back his throwing arm, taking careful aim, and threw the stone as hard as he could. If he erred at all, the magic in the stone corrected it, and it hit the bullseye dead on. It opened a rift in the air, passed through it, and then it just disappeared. Arthur sensed the stone was happy. This has been the first chapter of The Magic Stone, a whiteboard novella by Kelly Scaletta, also known as Machine Pun Kelly. If you'd like to see what happens next, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And don't forget to bookmark the playlist, The Magic Stone, so you can make sure to catch up on any updates that you missed.